You will never earn respect if you continue to do these 5 things. Respect is not something handed out freely. It is forged in silence, in discipline, and in the way you carry yourself when no one is watching. The world does not yield to weakness. It crushes it beneath its feet. If you find yourself ignored, dismissed, or treated as if you are insignificant, it is because something within you allows it. There are 5 habits that will always strip you of respect. 3 poisons that dull your mind, weaken your presence, and render you invisible to others. Remove them, and the world will have no choice but to recognize your strength. 1. Seeking validation. A man who constantly looks for approval is admitting his own weakness. You can sense it when someone desperately craves acceptance. They laugh too easily, agree too quickly, and fear rejection above all else. Yet, in chasing approval, they lose themselves. Marcus Aurelius put it best: "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than others, yet care more about their opinions than our own." We must ask, who are we living for? The admiration of others? The applause of the crowd? Or something greater, something unshakable within us? A respected man does not beg for validation. He moves with quiet confidence, knowing that real strength comes from within, not from hollow approval of others. 2. Letting emotions control you. A man who lacks self-control is a prisoner to his own impulses. His anger rises and he lashes out. Fear seizes him and he hesitates. Doubt creeps in and he collapses under its weight. But true power lies in mastering oneself. Epictetus made this clear: no man is free who is not master of himself. Respected men do not react impulsively. They respond with intent. They do not let fleeting emotions dictate their words or actions. They remain steady, unmoved, impenetrable. If you cannot command yourself, you will never command respect. Master your emotions, and the world will take notice of your strength. 3. Making excuses. Weak men justify their failures. Strong men own them. No one respects a man who blames his past, his circumstances, or the people around him for his shortcomings, because the world does not care. Seneca said it simply: "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." Every excuse you make is a chain around your own neck. Every moment spent complaining is a moment surrendered to weakness. The man who refuses to take responsibility for his own life will never be respected. You have 2 options: justify your weakness or rise above it. Only one of these paths leads to respect. 4. Embracing complacency over growth. A man who rests on his past achievements, who settles into comfort, is a man who stops evolving, and where there is no growth, respect fades. Too often, we allow our current state to define us. We convince ourselves that what we have done is enough. In this complacency, we stop pushing forward, and in doing so, we betray our own potential. Marcus Aurelius warned us: the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. When we choose comfort over challenge, we resign ourselves to mediocrity. We allow our fear of failure, or even success, to lull us into stagnation. This is the silent enemy that steals not just the respect of others, but even our own self-respect. True respect is earned through relentless self-improvement, through constantly testing the limits of what we believe is possible. When we dare to face discomfort and pursue growth without hesitation, we forge a character that commands admiration. We must reject complacency. We must live with urgency and purpose, continually refining ourselves. For it is through constant effort that true respect and true strength is born. 5. Talking more than you act. A man who endlessly speaks of his plans, his ambitions, and his supposed greatness, yet does nothing, diminishes himself with every empty word. The world does not respect those who make grand promises but fail to deliver. Action is the only true measure of a man. Heraclitus put it plainly: character is fate. Your words do not define you. Your actions do. Every time you boast but fail to follow through, every time you speak of change but remain the same, you weaken your presence. People learn to tune you out, to dismiss your words as meaningless noise. If you are ready to transform yourself into something unshakable, subscribe and step onto the path.